How many games do you think it took the Yankees to put Judge into the 3-hole in 2017?
In 2017, he starts going nutty. I'd say, like a month? He was good, right?
Yeah, at the end of the first half, he had 30 home runs with a .333 batting average. 50 games.
Not bad.
Took Wander 1.
50 games. Wow.
Yeah. Trev, do you have an award?
I do. It will not be a Talkin baseball award. Those are on hiatus a little bit because I want to be perceived as a serious.
Yeah.
What are we, journalists?
No, my Twitter says not a journalist.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So I'm going to be talking about real sports right now, right? Especially America sports. I'm talking about football, and I'm going to give the Relax Award, the RELAX. Do you guys remember when A-Rod said that? Not A-Rod. I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers. Sat down, had the press conference, and said, guys, we're 1-2. Everything is going to be fine. Relax. People were saying, you're done, Aaron. You have a collarbone issue. You're dating Olivia Munn. You can't focus on the football field anymore. And I wouldn't blame him if that was the truth. But he said, guys, relax. They went out to win 11 of their next 13 games, and everyone was like, well, I guess Aaron was right. Kyle Schwarber said a similar thing to the press not too long ago. He said, stay with us. Stay with us. Remember, guys, this is a good team. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games, back to 500s. There's a lot of comparison to 2019. Schwarber has been incredible. Month over month, April, March, 619 OPS. May, 857 OPS. Now in June, a 1.102. He's been carrying the team, but there's other things happening as well. Patrick Corbin, in his last 2 starts, they need him to get going. His last 2 starts, 14.1 innings pitched with only 3 earned runs. That's a 1.88 ERA. They need him back. Strasburg is throwing at 150 feet. Daniel Hudson is about to come back. The guy from 2019 that basically won them everything is about to come back. The Nationals have been doing it. Do you remember Gerardo Parra? We said this could go one of 2 ways, man. This could go really bad for them or could go really good. He's played in 4 games so far. Guess what they've gone in those 4 games, Jake? 4-0. 4-0.
What's he done?
It's been there.
His stats?
Yeah.
I had him up, but I erased him. It's not great, but he has a good OPS because he had a good extra base hit. I think he's hitting 250 with something, whatever.
4 at-bats, 400 on base, 900 OPS.
There you go. He's only, but his presence, Jim, is what we're talking about. And another similarity to 2019, the Nationals, the 4th oldest team as far as batters. The oldest team as far as pitchers go. A lot of things going on. The NL East is up for grabs. No one's running away with it. We know that. Can the Nationals sneak in, get healthy, have the 3-headed monster rolling again, and then find the guys to have the offense? That's exactly what they did. They rolled with like 5 freaking pitchers the entire playoffs. That's all they needed. Can they do it again this year? We will see. But right now, Schwarber is the guy. He's been going freaking nuts. And he told the guys, he said, stay with us. This is a good team. And I think they are a good team. All they need now is Brian Dozier back.
Here's a soundbite of it.
Remember, this is a good team. You guys stay with us now, all right? Stay with us. It's a good team. All right?
Remember. Something about the way he says that makes me believe him 100%.
Yeah.
Like, Jake, you've been wanting the Nats just to fall out of it so they could trade some people, or you haven't been believing in them?
My last award that you were mad I gave a team award said I was back on the bus.
Well,
Why?
That's just like I believe in the Nats now, just because of the way he said that line.
Because that's a Midwest guy. That's a guy with morals. That's, I say something like that, and you're like, okay, let's see. That's this dumb Connecticut Guido saying, but Kyle Schwarber says that.
Yeah, dude, I mean, and you really look at the players they have, and like, there's some fucking talent on that roster. Juan Soto, obviously, everybody knows what he can do. He's actually been having a down year by his standards because his standards are so fucking high. But he's doing it. And then everyone forgets about Trey Turner, man, just how good he is. Ryan Zimmerman is still there, still producing. Like, I hope this turns into a real story where, like, holy shit, the Nationals are doing it again. They were bad. Everyone wrote them off. And now here they are catching fire at the right time because you guys know that's what it takes in the playoffs. It's all about the team that gets hot and who has the best, like, 6 or 7 pitchers. And they could be a team that does that.
Joe Girardi galvanized him.
Job. Maybe.
Moment.
Uh-oh.
We glossed over Schwarber's numbers because technically for the series for this episode, his numbers aren't good, but he has 8 homers in his last 5 games.
That's good.
He's like the hottest hitter in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, I touched on him a little bit. Like I said, he's got a 1.102 in June.
He got a standout performance last ep.
12 homers in June.
Who's the best friend of the week?
Could I? I've got a little something on that.
On the best friend of the week?
No, on Schwarber. A little foolish Bailey. He had a theory developing, and I think there's 2 guys that have a little overlap, different hitters but similar hitters. Kyle Schwarber has been going nuts, and there's a little theory that it's all happened kind of in sticky stuff time, and he struggles with the high fastball, I believe, which is kind of going out of favor with the sticky stuff. There's another guy that's hot with the New York Yankees, Gary Sanchez, who struggled with the high fastball, and now he's hot as well. And their career numbers are oddly similar. Schwarber, 232, 335 on base, 822 OPS. Gary Sanchez, 237, 323, and 825 OPS. There's some weird similarities for very different guys there.
Nice.
Did we lose the chat?
Yeah, internet's down. But we'll ride it out, post it for the audio people, and then repost it for the YouTube. Best friend of the week, BBD?
Best friend of the week, first-time recipient, Jameson Tyone.
Holy smokes!
Like him.
Gets into the 7th inning. Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Week. 6.1 innings, 1 earned, 6 Ks, 5 hits, just 2 walks. J-Mo.
I
How
love
about it.
Needed it. Needed it bad.
Yeah, baby.
All right, let's go to elevator talk. I'll spin the wheel. 2 minutes on the clock. If you're in an elevator with a fan that is wearing this hat, here's some fodder. It's the St. Louis Cardinals, and we kind of talked about them.
Jeez.
They're in a bit of a slide. They're 6 games out. They lose 2 games to the Tigers. They are getting, what did we say, that
Bader's on a rehab assignment.
Yep, he's coming back. What else has been the problem for him?
Say, can we stop walking, guys? Our closer, Alex Reyes, 33.2 innings, 31 walks. He almost has a walk per inning. He's not giving up a lot of hits either, but the walks are a problem. They're last in baseball. Throw it over the dish, pitchers. Let Arenado go to work.
It's funny because you look at their stats, you're like, oh, like their bullpen looks like it's done really well. I mean, they have 3 guys with a 2 or below. Reyes has a 107. I know he walks some people, but it doesn't matter. He's doing his job. Their starters have been okay, like Wainwright 374, Gant 376. Flaherty was doing his thing. Hopefully he'll be back soon. He says he's throwing more and more each day. So he'll be back, obviously.
Carlos Martinez is going through a real rough stretch. I mean, Kim has been pretty good. He's not going deep into games. Waino's doing his thing. Carlos Martinez has been, I don't know if they've been losing. Yeah, he's an instant loss. They've lost every single start of his this month, and his ERA in the month is going to be gross, 13.73. So I think that's what you're saying in the elevator. Like, how do we fix Carlos Martinez? Because he is like an instant loss for them, and he's got 1 good start this month, but they lost that game anyway.
He's nasty.
I know. He's got.
You could also say Tyler O'Neill should be in the home run derby. That little guy can swing it.
Thick. When you're walking out the elevator, you say, hey, you see the all-name team kid they brought up the other day, Lars Nootbaar.
I was doing my.
That's my.
Yeah, that's your guy. I know.
He's my buddy Ollie is his agent.
I was doing my new thing where I click each thing, one pitch at a time, searching for action. I saw RBI double by Nootbaar, and I was like, Nootbaar?
Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
Trev, I did know that. It was one time you, me, and Ollie FaceTimed, so I added him on Instagram.
Ollie is my best friend.